Alright, what is going on, everybody? We are here with some more Universe mode, and it took an extra day, which I'm sorry about that, but we have a brand new show for you guys, and it's going to be bringing back ECW, and we have a tournament to crown the new champion. We have Adam Rose versus Goldust, Chris Jericho, Stardust, Curtis Axel, Sami Zayn, Mark Henry, Christian. And so tonight's matches should be great, and we have the first match starting off, which is Curtis Axel versus Sami Zayn in the first round of the tournament. Now, how we're going to do this is this week 2 matches, next week 2 matches, and it's going to go on and on, hopefully ending at the pay-per-view. Hopefully have enough time. If we don't, we'll do a special ECW pay-per-view to finish the matches. I think that might be a cool idea, but if not, it'll be just the last match at Payback's pay-per-view. So you're pretty much seeing the roster right now of who's in ECW. We have a couple people sitting outside of the tournament just because we couldn't fit them in and had to make the best matches. And I feel like these are the best matches, so we should have no problem. And if the matches are going to be good or not. How are we not? We might see an upset. You never know. I mean, every time you watch a tournament, the East NCAA tournament, they get the most freaking upsets ever. It's like upset city in that bitch. I mean, really, it's crazy. So we could see a Curtis Axel upsetting Sami Zayn, and I don't want to say. It's kind of hard to say because I think Curtis Axel could have been further in his career. But they really put it down the drain, so. And now Sami Zayn, he's a fresh guy, he's good, he can wrestle, he's fast, high-paced wrestler, so, we could be looking at the future in the ring tonight, but you never know, he might get upset by Curtis Axel. And if that happens, I don't know, it'll be crazy. The tournament's gonna be crazy. Imagine if they all get upset, like we see Adam Rose versus freaking Stardust, Curtis Axel versus Mark Henry or Christian. That would be like the ECW with no stars, basically. So I think that'd be pretty cool if that actually does happen like that. But I don't know if it will, if it wouldn't. Wow. But here they go into a collar and elbow tie-up. And the ref's trying to get in between to break it up. See who's going to get the upper hand with a... Nope, no one got a cheap shot in. Wow, okay. Shows the amount of respect these competitors have for each other. But now Curtis Axel's working on the arm of Sami Zayn. Still, look at him go now. Puts the leg down and goes back in on the arm. So Sami Zayn probably needs to get... Yeah, there he goes. He gets the arm out of the hold. Back into another collar and elbow tie-up. Gets Curtis Axel into a headlock. And let's see what goes from here. Push him into the ropes. Pushing him off the ropes. Comes back in and... No, a arm drag from Sami Zayn. It looks like Curtis Axel was trying to go for arm drag. Sami Zayn reverses it. Gets an arm drag of his own. And they go back into another collar and elbow tie-up. Curtis Axel flipped over the head of a snapmare from Sami Zayn. And a knee drove into the back of Curtis Axel. Now look at Curtis Axel working on the same arm again of Sami Zayn. Well, it looks like Sami Zayn's going to reverse it there. He's got the arm in a chicken wing. So it looks like Axel's the one in pain now. He sweeps the leg down to break the hold. Let's see what's going to happen now. Sami Zayn's got him in a backbreaker. Holy crap. That looks like it had to hurt. Flips him over. Let's see what's going to happen here. And he just hits him in the head. And now we go to a suplex from Sami Zayn. He didn't bridge for the pin. I think it's too early to go for the pin there. But here he is working on the leg. I don't think we've seen much of Sami Zayn, and I wonder if he's in the Nexus as much as you guys are. I don't know if you guys are wondering as much as I am, but I don't know. Next episode is SmackDown, so we do get to find out who is in the leader of the Nexus. Is it? I thought it could be Sami Zayn, but he's in this match now, and I'm guessing he's in ECW, so it can't be him. So I'm wondering who is going to get the nod as the leader of the Nexus, which, if you guys didn't see the episode of SmackDown, it is, so far we know it's Hideo Itami and the former Nexus member, Heath Slater, but they brought him back for the new Nexus, and I think that's a cool idea. Bring a guy who's been through it all. He competed with the very first Nexus. He took down John Cena. He's the one who destroyed that ring and just messed John Cena up. And messed Michael Cole up, messed CM Punk up. And they just went on a rampage until, they broke up. CM Punk took over. Then he went to the core. So maybe Heath Slater can help him out and give him a little bit of pointers. There was a German suplex from Curtis Axel. I think that's a smart idea. Bringing somebody who's done it before. I mean, Hideo Itami, I don't even think he needed to join the Nexus if he could be a top star. The dude is that good. But look at Sami Zayn. He ducked the clothesline, grabbed one arm, hooked the other arm, hit him with a suplex. That was pretty damn awesome. And look, Curtis Axel trying to make his way back up. Sami Zayn hits him. Nails him in the back with a punch. But there's Curtis Axel with a belly-to-belly suplex. Right, here we go, picking Sami Zayn back up, and another snapmare. Let's see if he goes for that neck breaker or back breaker. I don't know what that move does, but Curtis Axel uses it as a signature. Sami Zayn kicks out at 2. Both making their way back up to their feet. This has been a pretty competitive match so far to start up the tournament, as the first inaugural match for the ECW champion. And on ECW, we're only going to have one champion because it is ECW. They only had one champion. But look at Curtis Axel. He could be going for a DDT on the ring apron. And dog just nailed Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn could be done in this match after that. Curtis Axel throws him back into the ring, nails a freaking elbow to the face. And I think all Curtis Axel needs to do is try to cover Sami Zayn, and it could be all over. Instead, he's going to work at the knee of Sami Zayn. And let's see what's going to happen here. I don't know why he didn't just finish, because now here's Sami Zayn turning him around, bringing him into the ring. And there is a inverted DDT. So that might have been a mistake by Curtis Axel not to pin him. But there's the Blue Thunder Bomb from Sami Zayn into a pin. 1, 2, and Curtis Axel kicks out at 2. Damn, that was crazy. How did Curtis Axel kick out of that one? But here's Sami Zayn picking him back up. Going to Irish Whip him in the turnbuckle. Could be setting up for the haluva kick. He's got to turn him around first. Nope. Oh shit. What is going on here? He threw him outside. Waiting on him to get up. No way. Sami Zayn through the bottom turnbuckle. Hits him with a DDT. That was freaking epic. Let's go. This match just got a little bit more crazy. And that was completely awesome. When he went through like the middle and bottom freaking turnbuckle, hit him with a DDT. That was awesome. But Curtis Axel's already back up to his feet. Look at the marks on the man's chest of Sami Zayn. But he just hit Sami Zayn with a DDT on the outside. Remember, he already took a DDT to the apron, now on the outside, and he's busted wide open. What a match to open up the first episode of ECW. And of course, the final match will be a Extreme Rules matchup, because this is ECW. It is the land of extreme. So if you're gonna have an Extreme Rules match, just it makes sense. Obviously, there's a kick to the side of the head to Curtis Axel. Sami Zayn back into the ring, and Sami Zayn needs to try to finish this after that DDT. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen. It looks like he's gonna go to the top rope. But Curtis Axel's already up to his feet. This might be trouble for Sami Zayn. Curtis Axel making his way up to the top. What are we going to see here? Might just be the end of the match. Looks like he's going for a superplex. And it's superplex, so it should probably be all over. I mean, all the punishment Sami Zayn's been through so far in this matchup. Here's the pin. 2 and 3. Curtis Axel is your winner. Moving on to the next round to either face Christian or Mark Henry. Who's gonna win that? And there was a pin, but Sami Zayn out of that time. Look at Sami Zayn catching it with the inverted DDT there. And this is what ended it, the superplex from the top. This was a brutal, hard-hitting matchup, so superplex ended it. He didn't even have to hit his finisher, but I'm pretty sure the DDT to the apron and the DDT to the outside, which busted Sami Zayn wide open, is the one that put the nail in the coffin of Sami Zayn. And now we go to your main event of the evening. It is Chris Jericho versus Stardust, the crazy and mystical one of Stardust. I wonder how this match is gonna end. I mean, it could be crazy. We could be Stardust. We could see Stardust upsetting Chris Jericho, but you never know what's gonna happen. Chris Jericho is a veteran. He is the first ever undisputed champion. He's a couple of time WWE champion, a couple of time World Heavyweight champion. I think like 9-time Intercontinental champion, tag team champion. He's done it all. ECW Cruiserweight champion as well. So this man has been through everything. He's done everything in Stardust. Or Cody. When he's Stardust, he's only been tag team champion. Cody Rhodes has been multiple time Intercontinental champion, and multiple time tag team champion. So you never know what's gonna happen. This match could be crazy. This match could be quick. This match could be like super quick. You never know what's gonna happen with Chris Jericho. He could keep the code breaker from out of nowhere. And Stardust probably could hit you with a disaster kick, but you gotta be running at him. He's gotta jump up the ropes real quick. So I don't know what's gonna happen. He could be crazy. But we're gonna find out here. Which Stardust entrance is just crazy.
And approaching the ring from the 5th dimension, Stardust.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together. Whoa, it looks like he hasn't missed many gym sessions.
Look at him. He was like humping the air and shit. What was all that about? Stardust. I mean, come on now. Now here he goes, gonna go hiss at the fans. I don't understand the hissing part. He's not a cat. He's Stardust. Is he cat dust? I think he's Stardust. I don't know. There he is, holding the sign up for Stardust. Alright. This match is set to get started. So ready. We could be seeing the match of the year. Anytime you got Chris Jericho in the match, it could be considered the match of the year. It's just crazy. Here you go, the ref's gonna try to break it up. Stardust with a cheap shot to Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho looks pissed. Right, here we go, they're going back into a collar and elbow tie-up. Stardust comes from behind, gets him with a takedown. Still got him in that bear hug type move. Chris Jericho trying to fight his way out of it. Stardust just throws him down, breaking the hold himself. Now gonna Irish whip him into the ropes. There comes Chris Jericho, gets caught with a knee to the gut. And Stardust in full control of this matchup. Here goes with a head crank. I have not decided to take all the head cranks out of this game yet. I'm thinking I am, but I don't know. Sorry about the yawn. Pretty tired. Here we go. Stardust hitting Chris Jericho to the ropes. Chris Jericho bounced back up, stared in the face of Stardust, hits him with a suplex. Chris Jericho, what the hell was that? King of the world, best at what he does, and he bounced off the ropes hit Stardust with a stare down, and Stardust with the same thing. Looks like he's going for an Alabama Slam. One of my favorite moves of all time. That move is awesome. Here he goes with a soccer kick to the lower back of Chris Jericho. And he's got Chris Jericho in a headlock, pulling him into the middle of the ring. Now he's got him with a Michinoku driver. But now here's Stardust rolling Chris Jericho over again. Now just landing a punch to the top of the head. Kicked him into a DDT. That planted Jericho on his head. And here's a pin Stardust 2. And Chris Jericho kicks out. Already got a 2 out of Chris Jericho. So this match could be over quick, but it's just not there from Chris Jericho into a headlock, trying to just take all the energy out of Stardust, which is a great idea. Chris Jericho is a wily veteran, so he knows what to do. Look at him, he's still got the headlock, still not letting go. There he goes, he finally let go there. Now he's got him in another headlock, going to drag him in for a side Russian.
Doing an excellent job dominating this match.
Let's see what's going to happen here. He turns over Stardust. Stardust trying to get back up. Chris Jericho punches him back down to the mat. Stardust back up to his feet. Chris Jericho nails a punch like the top of the head, but Stardust has already got him. Looks like he's going for a vertical suplex, but just nails him back down to the mat. And he goes for a pin right after that. Gets another 2 count. Almost a 3 count. Chris Jericho was able to kick out of that one. So that is a smart move from Chris Jericho, trying to kick out as much as he can. He's going back and forth in the ring with the strikes, but there's Chris Jericho with a Michinoku driver of his own. And now Chris Jericho turning Stardust over, and Stardust reverses it with a punch. And here's Jericho going to take him up for a vertical suplex. No, Stardust reverses with a knee to the head. And is going to bring him in, crosses his arm for the DDT. Jesus Christ. With the DDTs in this matchup, Chris Jericho might have a concussion. Holy fuck. You thought Sami Zayn had DDTs put to him. Here's Stardust and multiple already in this matchup. What are we going to see here? Looks like he's setting up for the disaster kick, and it could be all over after that one. Here's the count. 1, 2, and Chris Jericho kicks out again. Stardust cannot believe it. That disaster kick has put many of superstars away, but has not put Chris Jericho away just yet. Here he is, bringing him into the ring. No, I thought it was going to be a vertical suplex again, but he just slams him back down to the mat. And what is Stardust doing now? Looks like he's going for the announce table, and I don't know why. This match is not a hardcore match. He could end up getting counted out. Looks like Chris Jericho goes out to the ring, following Stardust back in the ring. And Stardust outside the ring, Chris Jericho in the ring. Oh my gosh, really guys? Back and forth, don't do it again. Look at Stardust, he just got pissed and hissed at him. And goes outside of the ring. Chris Jericho trying to follow him out there. But finally, on the same page it looks like. Here's the chops from Chris Jericho. And he's going to hit him with a vertical suplex outside of the ring. And that's got hurt. Chris Jericho Stardust back up to their feet. And there's more chops from Chris Jericho into a drop kick on the cover of the announce table. So that had a little bit added pain in there to Stardust. Now here's Chris Jericho and Irish whip him back into the ring. Here comes Chris Jericho. He's going to nail another punch. He's on the ropes. Chris Jericho probably needs to capitalize here instead of staring at him. Here he goes. He's going to put him on that middle rope. What are we going to see here? No, wait, Chris Jericho letting Stardust get back up to his feet. And it does not work out for Chris Jericho as he gets hit with a bulldog from Stardust. Looks like Stardust is going to be setting up for something here. He's probably going to be setting up for that dark matter. I think that's what he calls his finisher nowadays. Boom! That had to hurt. Here he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Chris Jericho barely kicks out at the count of 3. I mean, that was just like half, like centimeters from hitting the mat. Chris Jericho got lucky here. But what is Stardust doing? Stardust going to the top rope. nails him with a leg drop from that top rope. And now here he is picking Chris Jericho up into another head crank. So we thought, I don't know what I just said there. It still seems like he's still going after the head after the beginning of the match. Wow, I cannot talk at all. And here's the pin. Chris Jericho kicks out at 2. So Chris Jericho, I think he needs to try to hit a code breaker here or something. No, it looks like he's going to try to go for the walls of Jericho to end this matchup here. Maybe Stardust taps out. Stardust trying to crawl to the ropes. He's crawling. The ref's just getting. Come on now, ref, get out of his way. Look at him crawling to the ropes. The ref is in his way. And the ref's trying to sabotage everything. But Chris Jericho just lets the hold go. Stardust just not giving up. But instead he goes for a pin. Maybe that just more Stardust out. But Stardust kicks out at 1. Holy crap. How did he do it? Alright, here we go. They're both back up to their feet now. What's going to happen? Stardust takes him over with a snapmare. And into a headlock. Maybe trying to do the same thing Chris Jericho did to him. But Chris Jericho's already back up to his feet earlier than Stardust was. So Chris Jericho a little bit more added momentum. And there's a code breaker. Caught him out of nowhere with that code breaker. It is all over. Go ahead and count to 3. Here we go. 1, 2. There's no way Stardust just kicked out. Holy crap. Holy crap. Both making their way back up to their feet now. Who in the hell is going to win this match? Right, here we go. Stardust gets our trip into the turnbuckle. Tests the leg of Chris Jericho. Takes it in with a corkscrew leg takedown. Now Stardust picks Jericho back up to his feet. And put him in a headlock and bring him over to the ropes. Look like he'd be setting up for another disaster. Because you would think this would have to end it. Here's the second disaster. And it has got to be all over. Here's the count. 1, 2, 3. Stardust is moving on to face the winner of Adam Rose and Goldust next week on an episode of ECW. Guys, I don't know if you're as happy as I am to be bringing back ECW, but if you're as happy as I am, go ahead and hit that like button. Tell me what you think. And I just want to know who's ready to know who is the leader of the Nexus. Of course, that is the next up on Universe Mode. It is SmackDown, and Nexus has promised to reveal their leader to the whole world. And that's what we're going to see next time on Universe Mode. So please, guys, like, subscribe, and comment. Go check out FPSG, another channel that I have with a couple of other people. And we are doing a Call Universe Mode. So we still got time to bring your call into the Universe Mode. I just didn't have time yesterday before the episode. So if you want to call, now's the time. You can put them into the tournament real quick. But go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. I'm going to leave you guys now. Sorry about the delay in this episode of Universe Mode. I am out.